Alright guys, we're going to talk about how to solve two-step equations using the distributive property. So the important part here is that we distribute correctly. So if we think back to when we talked about the distributive property, we're taking the number on the outside of the parentheses and multiplying it by both terms on the inside. If we do not do that correctly, then we will have some issues. So we have 3 times the quantity x plus 1 equals 12. Okay, so we're taking 3 and multiplying it by x first. So we have 3 times x, which gives us 3x. Bring down your plus sign. Then we have 3 times 1, which gives us 3. And don't forget, this is all equal to 12. So now we have a two-step equation. 3x plus 3 equals 12. So we're going to draw a line down our equal sign. Find the side with the variable. We're going to add or subtract the number without the variable first. So we're going to subtract 3 from each side. And we end up with 3x equals 12 minus 3 is 9. Okay, the last step, we have 3 times x equals 9. So to get rid of multiplication, we need to divide each side by the number with the variable, which is 3. So we end up with x equals 9 divided by 3 is 3. Okay, so after we distribute, we are in a two-step equation. So we need to make sure we are distributing correctly. So let's take a look at B. 6 times the quantity z minus 1 equals 24. So we're taking 6 and multiplying it by z, and then taking 6 and multiplying it by 1. So we have 6 times z, which is 6z, and then bring down your subtraction sign. Then we have 6 times 1, which is 6, and that is all equal to 24. So right here, we are in a two-step equation. So drawing my line down my equal sign, circling the side with the variable, adding or subtracting the number without the variable, so we have minus 6. So we're going to add 6 to each side. We have 6z equals 30. So we have 6 times z equals 30, so we're going to do the opposite of our multiplication, which is division. So we're going to divide each side by 6. And we get 30 divided by 6, z equals 5. Okay. Let's take a look at C. Negative 3 times the quantity w plus 2 equals 12. So we're taking negative 3, multiplying it by w, taking negative 3, multiplying it by 2. So we have negative 3 times w, which equals negative 3w. Bring down your addition sign. We got negative 3 times 2, which gives me negative 6. And both of those equal 12. So our two-step equation tells us we have negative 3w plus negative 6 equals 12. Locate the side with the variable. We're going to add or subtract the number without the variable first, so we need to move a negative 6 by adding it to each side. And we're left with negative 3w equals 18. So we have negative 3 times w, so we have to do division. So we have w equals 18 divided by negative 3 is negative 6. All right, D. Negative 2 times the quantity 2x minus 4 equals 24. So we're taking negative 2, multiplying it by 2x, taking negative 2, multiplying it by 4. So negative 2 times 2x gives us negative 4x. Bring down your subtraction sign. Negative 2 times positive 4 gives us negative 8. We're in a two-step equation, except we need to fix this right here. Before we talked about we can't have minus and negative, so we need to change it to a positive. So LCO, negative 4x plus 8 equals 24. Okay, now we're in our two-step equation. Locating the side with the variable, adding or subtracting the number without the variable first. So we got negative 4x equals 16. Negative 4 times x equals 16, so we need to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So x equals 16 divided by negative 4 is negative 4. Okay, so you guys have 3 practice problems. Go ahead and work on solving them, and then check back into the video to double check your answers. All right, we need to distribute 4 to our x and our 2. So we have 4 times x plus 4 times 2 equals 16. 4 times x is 4x plus 8 equals 16. Locating the side with the variable, adding or subtracting the number without the variable first. Then we're left with 4x equals 16 minus 8 is 8. Divide by 4, so x equals 2. So double check your work because the correct answer should be 2. All right, next one we got negative 2 times a and then negative 2 times 5. So negative 2 times a is negative 2a. Minus negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. That equals 30. So we got negative 2a, got to LCO it, plus 10 equals 30. Locate the side without the variable. So we're going to subtract 10 from each side. Negative 2a equals 20. Divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. A equals negative 10. Last but not least, so the only thing different here is that the equal sign is on the left-hand side. So if you don't like that, you could just switch it to the other side. It's not going to change the problem. Okay, so either way, we are distributing a negative 8 to 2y and to 1. So we got negative 8 times 2y minus negative 8 times 1. It's all equal to 24. So negative 8 times 2y equals negative 16y, minus negative 8 times 1 gives us negative 8. Again, we need a LCO, so we have negative 16y plus 8 equals 24. Locating the side with the variable, subtracting 8 from each side, so we're left with negative 16y equals 16. Dividing by negative 16, and we get y equals negative 1 as an answer for that.